Did you know that not all herbal teas are safe or effective when it comes to kidney health? With so many teas claiming to cleanse or detox, how do you know which ones actually help lower creatinine levels without doing more harm than good? This is where most people get it wrong, and it's exactly what we're going to clear up today. In this video, we're exploring the world of herbal teas specifically designed to support kidney function and gently lower creatinine levels. You'll learn which teas truly work, how they should be prepared for maximum benefit, and what mistakes to avoid. We'll also guide you through how much you can safely drink, what to look for when buying them, and any potential side effects to be aware of. So stay tuned, because this isn't just about sipping tea. It's about using nature's remedies the right way to support your kidneys, one cup at a time. So, without any further delay, let's dive into this powerful herbal tea lineup, starting with one of the most underrated kidney remedies out there, nettle leaf tea. If you've ever thought of it as a pesky weed, think again. Nettle leaf isn't just a traditional remedy, it's a science-backed, nutrient-rich herbal tea that can do wonders for your kidneys and overall health. So, what makes nettle leaf such a powerful ally? For starters, it's loaded with essential nutrients that support your body from the inside out. It's particularly rich in vitamins A, C, and K, along with iron, calcium, magnesium, and even linolenic acid and quercetin, which are two potent anti-inflammatory compounds. In fact, just 1 cup of nettle tea can deliver about 20 to 30% of your daily vitamin C needs and around 5 to 10% of your daily iron and calcium intake. That's impressive for a single cup of tea. These nutrients play a vital role not just in immune health and antioxidant defense, but also in reducing your risk of kidney disease, osteoporosis, and even certain cancers. Now, let's get to the real reason you're here, which is how it helps your kidneys. Well, nettle leaf tea acts as a natural diuretic, which means it increases urine output. Why is that important? Because more urine means more waste like creatinine, urea, and excess salts being flushed out of your system. That makes it a great herbal support if you're looking to manage creatinine levels naturally, especially when used under medical supervision. And the benefits don't stop there. Nettle tea may also help lower blood pressure, which is one of the top contributors to kidney damage. Plus, it has mild blood sugar lowering effects, which can be incredibly helpful if you're managing diabetes alongside kidney issues. Now let's talk about how to prepare it properly, because how you brew it actually matters. A lot of people boil the leaves or steep it for too long, and that can ruin the nutrients and make it taste too bitter. So here's what you want to do. Heat your water until it's hot, but not boiling, around 85 to 90 degrees Celsius, or 185 to 194 degrees Fahrenheit. Then, add 1 to 2 teaspoons of dried nettle leaves to your cup, or use a tea bag. Pour the hot water over the leaves and let it steep for about 7 to 10 minutes. After that, strain the tea or remove the tea bag. Drink it warm, and if you want, you can add a bit of lemon or honey if your doctor approves. Now, when you're shopping for nettle tea, make sure to choose an organic, pesticide-free product from a trusted brand. Quality matters here as nettles absorb nutrients and toxins from the soil they grow in, so purity is key. And finally, let's talk about safety. For most people, 1 to 2 cups a day is perfectly safe and offers real benefits. But too much can cause issues, especially if you're on blood thinners or have sensitive kidneys. And most importantly, always consult your doctor before adding nettle tea to your routine, especially if you've been told to limit your fluid intake or have advanced kidney disease. All right, if nettle tea caught your attention, just wait until you hear about this next one. It's zesty, warming, and packed with antioxidants that don't just support your kidneys, they energize your whole body. Ready to turn up the heat on your kidney health? Let's dive into ginger tea. Ginger has been used for centuries in traditional medicine, but modern science is now catching up, showing us just how powerful this root really is when it comes to kidney health. So, what's inside this golden root that makes it such a game changer? Ginger is rich in gingerol, its main bioactive compound. This compound, along with other antioxidants and anti-inflammatory agents, works to reduce oxidative stress and inflammation. Inflammation in the kidneys can gradually worsen their function, but regular consumption of ginger tea may help calm this storm and support better filtration over time. And there's more. Ginger is also known to help lower blood pressure and stabilize blood sugar levels. And you might already know that keeping both under control is essential for slowing the progression of kidney damage. So, if you're dealing with hypertension or diabetes, a cup of ginger tea might be a smart addition to your daily routine. Now, let's talk about nutrients. A teaspoon of ginger contains about 8 milligrams of potassium, which is a very small amount and makes it safe for most kidney patients. Moreover, it's also packed with compounds that support digestion, circulation, and even immune health. But how do you make a perfect nettle leaf tea for your kidneys? If you want a simple and classic method, just boil 1 to 2 slices of fresh ginger root in a cup of water for about 10 minutes. Then strain and sip while it's still warm. Drinking it warm enhances its digestive benefits and helps activate its natural compounds. A common mistake people make is letting it go cold or reheating it later, which can reduce its potency and soothing effects. But if you're in the mood for something a little creamier, ginger tea with milk might be just what you need. This soothing version is especially popular in South Asian cultures and adds a comforting twist to the traditional brew. Here's how you can make it. Boil your ginger slices in 1 cup of water for 10 minutes. Then, remove from heat and add 2 cups of milk, return the pot to the stove, and let it gently simmer for 5 more minutes. This version adds a rich, comforting twist that still carries kidney-friendly benefits, but be sure to choose low-fat milk if you're managing your phosphorus or protein intake. When buying ginger, always go for fresh root, if possible. It contains more active compounds than powdered or dried versions. Look for firm, smooth roots without any mold or soft spots. As for how much to drink, 1 cup once or twice daily is generally considered safe and effective. But don't go overboard because high doses of ginger can cause heartburn, digestive discomfort, or even thin your blood. So, if you're on anticoagulant medication, definitely check with your doctor first. Still sipping on that first cup of tea? Great, because up next, we're diving into another herbal option that not only helps with creatinine, but also supports urinary health in a whole new way. You won't want to miss this marshmallow root tea. No, we're not talking about the fluffy campfire treat. This root comes from the Althea officinalis plant and has been used for centuries to calm and protect the urinary tract, making it especially valuable for people with kidney concerns. So, what makes marshmallow root special? The secret lies in its high mucilage content, which is a gel-like substance that coats and soothes irritated tissues. When you drink marshmallow root tea, this mucilage forms a protective barrier over the lining of the urinary tract, helping to reduce inflammation and calm down any irritation. That's a big deal if your kidneys or bladder are inflamed or stressed, as this kind of gentle support helps them heal more comfortably. But that's not all. Marshmallow root also boasts an impressive nutrient profile. It contains flavonoids, tannins, and polysaccharides, which all contribute to its anti-inflammatory and antioxidant effects. Additionally, marshmallow root is naturally low in potassium, with less than 5 milligrams per serving. This makes it an ideal choice for those managing kidney disease, including individuals on potassium-restricted diets. It's a safe, gentle option that provides much-needed support for kidney health. And, unlike other teas, marshmallow root is best prepared as a cold infusion. That's because boiling water destroys its precious mucilage. To make it the right way, soak 1 teaspoon of dried marshmallow root in a cup of cold or room temperature water overnight, or at least 8 to 12 hours. Strain it in the morning and drink it slowly. This method keeps the mucilage intact and gives you the full kidney soothing effect. When shopping, look for root slices or powder from trusted herbal apothecaries or brands that provide quality testing. Organic is always a bonus. Avoid products with fillers or additives, especially if you're trying to minimize stress on your kidneys. One of the most common mistakes with this tea is using hot water to brew it, which can ruin its benefits. Cold infusion might take longer, but it's worth the wait if you want the full effect. As for how much to drink, 1 cup per day is a good starting point for most people. If you're on fluid restrictions, which is common in the later stages of kidney disease, make sure to count this tea as part of your total daily fluid intake. It's hydrating and soothing, but still contributes to your overall fluid balance. However, remember, marshmallow root may interfere with how your body absorbs certain medications, especially if taken at the same time. The mucilage coats the stomach and can delay the absorption of pills, so it's best to drink this tea at least 1 to 2 hours apart from your medications. Lastly, while rare, allergic reactions can happen, especially in people allergic to other plants in the mallow family. So, if you experience any itching, rash, or trouble breathing after drinking it, stop immediately and consult your doctor. So, if you need a tea that hydrates, soothes, and protects your kidneys without spiking potassium or pressure, marshmallow root might be exactly what you're looking for. But don't go anywhere. Our next herbal tea offers a unique way to support urinary health and help your kidneys cleanse even more effectively. Yes, we are talking about dandelion root tea. Let's start with what makes it special. Dandelion root is a natural diuretic, which means it helps your body flush out excess water, sodium, and waste products, including creatinine. It promotes more frequent urination, helping the kidneys do their job more effectively, and may support lowering creatinine levels over time. It also gently stimulates bile production, supporting liver detox too, which adds an extra layer of benefit for people looking to improve their overall waste elimination. In terms of nutrition, dandelion root contains a notable amount of potassium, which is important for blood pressure regulation, but is something kidney patients must monitor. 1 teaspoon of dried dandelion root contains roughly 30 to 50 milligrams of potassium, so a single cup of tea is typically manageable for early-stage kidney patients, but may require caution in advanced chronic kidney disease or dialysis. It's also a source of vitamin A and inulin, a prebiotic fiber that feeds good gut bacteria and supports digestion. Now, what about blood pressure and sugar? This tea can naturally lower blood pressure thanks to its diuretic effect and potassium content, which helps counteract the sodium in your body. It also helps stabilize blood sugar levels, which is crucial for diabetic patients with kidney concerns. When it comes to brewing it the right way, simmer 1 teaspoon of dried dandelion root in a cup of water for 5 to 10 minutes. Strain and sip while warm. Unlike the leaves, the root is more potent when it comes to detoxifying properties. So don't confuse the two. And let me give you a big buying tip. You'll often find both roasted and raw versions of dandelion root. The roasted version has a richer, coffee-like flavor and is great for those trying to cut back on caffeine. The raw root has a more earthy, slightly bitter taste and is often preferred for therapeutic use. Whichever you choose, make sure it's organic and avoid blends with additives or artificial flavorings. Now, let's talk about common mistakes. One of the most frequent errors is using dandelion leaves instead of the root. While the leaves do have diuretic properties, they are not nearly as effective for kidney detox. Another mistake is assuming you can drink unlimited amounts. Dandelion is potent, and overconsumption can lead to an upset stomach, increased potassium levels, and, in rare cases, electrolyte imbalances. So, how much is safe? For most people, 1 cup per day, made with 1 teaspoon of dried root, is a good starting point. But if you have fluid restrictions, talk to your doctor about incorporating dandelion tea into your daily limit, as it counts toward your total fluid intake. In some cases, a half cup or even every other day use might be more appropriate. And don't forget, if you have a ragweed allergy, dandelion could trigger similar reactions like rash, itching, or digestive upset. Always try a small amount first to see how your body responds. Just when you think you've seen the best, here comes a tea that's as bold in color as it is in benefits. What if 1 vibrant ruby red cup could help lower your blood pressure, support kidney function, and give your immune system a natural boost? Sounds powerful? That's hibiscus tea for you. So, let's take a closer look at what makes hibiscus tea such a standout. In just 1 cup, you get only about 21 milligrams of potassium and nearly 30% of your daily vitamin C, which is crucial for immune support and protecting kidney tissues from oxidative damage. You'll also get around 47% of your daily iron, which is especially helpful if you're managing anemia, something common in chronic kidney disease. But that's just the beginning. Hibiscus tea is packed with anthocyanins and flavonoids, natural antioxidants that actively fight inflammation and oxidative stress in your kidneys. Now, here's where things get even more exciting. Several clinical studies have shown that hibiscus tea has strong blood pressure-lowering effects, sometimes as effective as low-dose medications. As you may already know, high blood pressure is one of the leading causes of kidney damage and rising creatinine levels. Supporting healthy blood pressure isn't just a good idea. It's essential for protecting your kidneys long-term. But wait, there's more. Hibiscus tea may also help balance blood sugar levels, which is especially important for those managing diabetes, a major risk factor for kidney disease. Its impact on insulin sensitivity makes it a smart addition to your daily routine. Just remember, don't load it with sugar. So, how do you prepare it the right way? Steep 1 to 2 teaspoons of dried hibiscus petals in hot water, but not boiling for about 5 minutes. Strain and sip it warm to unlock the full antioxidant benefits. If you prefer it cold, that's fine. Just skip the sweeteners or use a small amount of stevia. And keep in mind, cold, sugar-laden hibiscus drinks like those sold in cafes or ready-made bottles won't offer the same health benefits. When buying hibiscus, look for organic, dark red petals. The rich color is a sign of high anthocyanin content. Always choose trusted herbal suppliers. Cheaper, bleached, or faded petals may lack potency and could contain contaminants. Now, let's clear up a common mistake. More is not always better. While hibiscus tea is powerful, it's best to limit yourself to 1 cup a day, or 2 to 3 times a week if your blood pressure tends to run low. Overdoing it may cause dizziness, excessive drops in blood pressure, or even interfere with diuretics or antihypertensive medications. Moreover, remember if you have allergies to plants in the mallow family, like okra or marshmallow, try a small amount first or consult your doctor. So, is hibiscus tea worth adding to your kidney-friendly routine? Absolutely. With its ability to support healthy blood pressure, lower uric acid, protect against kidney damage, and even help regulate blood sugar, hibiscus tea truly earns its place among the top herbal teas for lowering creatinine and supporting kidney health. Now, let's talk about one of the oldest medicinal herbs still in use today, which may not be as popular as ginger or hibiscus, but this ancient plant has some surprisingly modern benefits, including the ability to reduce creatinine levels naturally. And that is horsetail tea. Horsetail is a natural diuretic, which means it increases urine output, helping your body flush out creatinine. But there's more to this plant than just diuretic effects. One of the horsetail's important nutrients is silica. It is a mineral that helps strengthen connective tissues, including those in the kidneys and bladder. It also contains flavonoids and antioxidants, which help reduce inflammation and oxidative stress in the urinary system. These benefits may indirectly support kidney repair and efficiency, contributing to lower creatinine levels over time. But that's not all. Horsetail has shown mild blood pressure lowering effects thanks to its ability to reduce fluid overload and support vascular health. It may also help with blood sugar control, although not as strongly as some other teas like ginger or hibiscus. Now, if you're thinking of adding horsetail tea to your routine, preparation matters. To get the full benefit of its silica and other active compounds, you'll want to boil 1 teaspoon of dried horsetail for about 5 minutes, then let it steep for another 10 minutes before straining. This extended steeping ensures that more of its minerals and flavonoids are released into the water. But be warned, not all horsetail products are created equal. When buying, always look for certified organic teas and make sure the brand does heavy metal testing. Horsetail can absorb heavy metals from the soil, so this step is crucial for safety. If your packaging doesn't mention testing, it's best to skip it. Now, there's something many people get wrong. Some people are used to drinking horsetail tea every day for months. That's a mistake. Horsetail should only be used in cycles, ideally, no more than 1 cup daily for up to 2 weeks at a time. Then, take at least a week-long break before starting again. Why? Because long-term use may cause thiamine or vitamin B1 deficiency or lead to potassium loss, which can be risky for anyone with existing kidney issues. Also, if you're on a fluid restriction, you'll need to factor horsetail tea into your total daily fluid intake. Talk to your healthcare provider about the best way to fit it in without overloading your kidneys. So, is horsetail tea worth trying? If used correctly, yes. It offers a natural, time-tested way to stimulate urination, help your kidneys clear out excess creatinine, and support urinary tract health. Just be smart about how often you drink it, and always choose quality over convenience. And there you have it, the top 6 herbal teas to help lower creatinine and protect your kidneys. But wait, what if you could combine the power of multiple herbs into one soothing, kidney-loving brew? As a bonus, here's a special recipe for a kidney cleanse herbal blend that brings together the best of nature in 1 cup. To make this blend, take a teaspoon of dried nettle leaf, a teaspoon of dried dandelion root, half a teaspoon of hibiscus petals, and half a teaspoon of dried ginger slices, or fresh ginger if you prefer. Add them all to a pot with about 1½ cups of water. Bring it to a gentle simmer, but not a full boil, and let it steep for around 10 minutes. Once it's done, strain the tea, let it cool slightly, and sip it warm. This blend is caffeine-free, rich in nutrients, and safe to enjoy 2 to 3 times a week. Just a quick reminder, if you're on medication or managing a serious kidney condition, always check with your doctor before adding any new herbal tea to your routine. If you found these tips helpful, be sure to like this video for more easy ways to support kidney health. There's plenty more to come.